Maurizio, 1-1 against Newcastle. How do you find it?
Well, I think in general it was a good performance. I am so pleased with the performance of the whole squad, all the players. Always now in pre-season, always think to improve, but it's the time to make the mistake and to prepare ourselves to compete in the best way for the start of the season. But I think many positive things that are really important. Competing with a team that is going to be involved in Champions League and of course with a team that still is not close, but I think we are in a very good way, working really hard.
Well, our third game of pre-season now done, 2 more. Do you feel like you're getting much closer to that Premier League fitness?
Well, I think we need to be careful because always 20 days away from home, USA, the weather, travels and everything, we need to manage really well the situation, because in the same time that maybe the logic thing maybe say, oh, we play more fit, but sometimes we play more and we don't have time to recovery the legs and the muscle. That is why we need to be careful in the way how we are going to administrate the next few games.
In Nkunku and Jackson as like a front two, is that something you planned before? Is that something you're going to see in the future?
Well, it's good, no? After 3 games to test and to see different options to play. Yes, it's a thing that we need to test in this type of game.
Is that the kind of thing for you right now for the rest of the games as well, going to be testing things before the Premier League?
Yes, of course. Now is the moment, to see players. Yes, in the same way, working hard to try to add, the pieces that we need to have better balance on the squad, and of course be very competitive to start the season in good condition.
And of course, a lot of youngsters here with us on pre-season. How do you think they're performing in some of their first pre-seasons?
No, I am so happy. I am so pleased. The attitude is amazing. It's only to congratulate them and all the staff. Yes, we need to keep working. We are in the middle of the now. Of the tour, and we need to finish it with good feelings.
Maurizio, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mace, congratulations. You seem very happy to be out on the pitch. How was it?
Yeah, no, it felt really good. It's like what dreams are made of. Obviously playing against a team like Newcastle as well. They're games you watch growing up, so being able to be involved in one, feels really good.
Over 70,000 people here. How did it feel coming on in front of such a big crowd, in front of such a big noise as well?
You're more aware of it when you're on the bench, but because the stadium's enclosed as well, you can hear it all, like everything that's going on. But on the pitch, you just focus on what's going on there. So when I was playing, I didn't really pay much attention to it.
You mentioned Newcastle. Obviously, they are playing Champions League football. Did it feel like a step up playing against these kind of guys?
Yeah, no, of course it did. Obviously, playing for the academy and playing a season ago in League One and stuff is very different to playing against Newcastle, who are now in the Champions League. Fair play to them. But yeah, no, it's been really good.
Obviously, pre-season. How have you found it so far? How have you found it?
I found it really tough, to be fair. Obviously, it is a step up playing with elite players now. But I've adapted well, and I feel part of the team now. So, yeah, no, it's been good.
Fantastic. And also, Maurizio Pochettino, how's he been with you?
Yeah, he's been very good, very supportive. He knows we're young lads, and we've stepped up to a big occasion. But he's got his arm around us, and makes us feel very welcome.
Again, this is your first tour, your first kind of appearance. How are you finding it as well for the future? Does it just drive you more?
Yeah, of course it drives me, because it's the stage I want to be playing on week in, week out. But I just got to take every game as it comes, and hopefully I'm a mainstay in the team.
A couple more games left of pre-season. How are you feeling about those?
They're big games, big for the preparation for the Premier League coming up real soon. So yeah, no, they're important games, but we'll go into training and then prepare for those games as they come.